Factsverse presents 13 Pokemon that actually exist in real life. Number 1. Stunfisk. The stargazer is a fish whose eyes are located on top of their heads. They also have an upward-facing mouth and a large head. Stunfisk also has eyes on top of his head, and he has an upward-facing mouth. Both live in the water and they look eerily similar. However, Stunfisk is much cuter than the stargazer fish. Number 2. Trubbish. Trubbish and a tied-up bag of rubbish look very similar. While a bag of rubbish doesn't have a face, the top of his head resembles a bag when it's tied up. This may be a metaphorical match, however, they really do look alike. Number 3. Sandslash. A pangolin is a scaly anteater that lives in Africa. They have large protective scales which cover their skin. This covering protects them from predators. They also have long, sharp claws which help them climb trees and kill their prey. Sandslash is a very similar-looking Pokemon. He has the same protective skin, the same claws, and both are relatively cute. Number 4. Crocodile. A gharial closely resembles a crocodile. The body is the same, however the snout is different. A crocodile has a wide snout, and a gharial has a long, thin snout. Crocodile looks very similar to the gharial. He has the same long tail, the same body, and even the same long, thin snout. The two are also very mean. Number 5. Chatot. Chatot looks identical to the yellow-collared lovebird, except the real bird's head is not shaped like a music note. Other than that, the similarities are uncanny. They have the same shaped beak, the same eyes, and they even have the same colors. If you're playing Pokemon Go, make sure that you are really about to catch a Chatot and not a yellow-collared lovebird. Number 6. Mudkip. The axolotl is also known as the Mexican salamander or the Mexican walking fish. It's not a fish, however, it's actually an amphibian. It can be found in the freshwater lakes of Mexico. Mudkip looks a lot like him. They both have goofy eyes, strange little hands, and strange appendages coming out the top of their heads. Also, they're both really cute. Number 7. Mawile. Mawile is a very strange-looking Pokemon. He has a typical Pokemon face, body, arms, and legs. His head, however, is a different story. There are 2 alligator-shaped heads that come out of Mawile's head. There's a Japanese myth that says when a woman goes on a diet and she hasn't eaten enough food, a second mouth would form at the back of her head, which would require her to consume twice the amount of food of a normal person. This cautionary tale sounds just like Mawile. Number 8. Sneasel. There's a Japanese legend about 3 sneaky weasels. Put the words together and you get Sneasel, called Kamiachi. According to the legend, in the blink of an eye, one weasel trips you, one uses his razor-sharp talons to cut the flesh of your legs, and the other weasel quickly mends your wounds so they're not even visible. It all happens so fast that you believe you just fell. Nobody knows what the Kamiachi look like because they're so fast and have never been seen. However, Sneasel is clearly based on these mischievous characters. Number 9. Goribus. All of these sensory nerve endings on the long-nosed chimera are located on his long nose. They use their long nose to find food and small fish. This fish looks just like the Goribus. They have a long snout and have innocent-looking eyes. While they are different colors, their bodies are similar. They both have a fin near the top of their heads and 2 fins on the side for swimming. The Goribus is adorable, and the long-nosed chimera looks pretty scary. Number 10. Shellos. The Chromodorus loki is a colorful sea slug who is part of a marine gastropod mollusk. If you look at Shellos, the two are very similar. Shellos has a mollusk-shaped body, they have large antennae on top of their heads, and they even have similar markings. Number 11. Arbok. The Dispus indica snake is a beautiful purple color. They're found in tropical South America from the Amazon basin to Bolivia and northern Argentina. Ekans is a snake-like Pokemon who is also a brilliant purple color. The two have bright red and yellow colors under their heads in their inner neck area. These two are so close in appearance that it's difficult to tell them apart. Number 12. Manaphy. Manaphy is a legendary Pokemon and is considered a graceful guardian of the ocean. Manaphy is a very pleasant Pokemon, and so is its real-life counterpart, the Sea Angel. The fish uses its wing-like appendages to swim around the ocean, the same way that the Manaphy does. The two have similar shapes, but it is their swimming method and their personalities that make them so similar. Number 13. Zigzagoon. This is an example of one of the most adorable Pokemon that actually exists in real life. The Zigzagoon is a relatively annoying Pokemon that many people believe are based on the raccoon. If you look closely, the Zigzagoon looks more like the raccoon dog. The dog resembles a raccoon and is considered to be one of the most primitive species of dog that are still around. In Japan, the raccoon dog is called the tanuki. Both the Pokemon and the real-life version of this animal are absolutely adorable. However, if you were to ever come upon one, you might need to be careful. Subscribe for more!